What's up, fam? What's going on? What's up, everybody, man? Shout out to all my subscribers, man. Whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, my Twitter followers, whatever the case may be, it's been a minute, man. I haven't made a video in about probably 2 months, man. So, um, MLB has been so volatile. It's something I really dabble in, not very much. Plus, me being from Chicago, whatever the case may be, uh, it's just the summertime, and I have a lot going on around that time. But we have NFL underway. Okay, it will be here soon. So, I'm one that I like to play NFL DFS, a ton. So that's really, 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 really fun. And then you know, uh, you add that in with the sports books, man. We got a date, man. So and no better time to get ready for the season than now, man. So uh, I haven't made any NFL sportsbook videos. This will probably be my first, and we're gonna get right into it, man. It's gonna be a really, 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 really fun time. So many moving parts, man. It's just crazy, man. As I look at the teams and look at all the teams and all the players and the great situations that some of these players are in. It's fascinating, man. That how beautiful the NFL season shapes out each year. Now, you know, this video is for informational purposes. I'm not a I'm not a expert or anything like that. I'm all about the interaction. Bouncing off ideas off each other. That's major key with me for me. You know what I'm saying? I like to I'm not your typical YouTuber or whatever the case may be. I just like to interact with my peers, whatever the case may be. So video shouldn't be that long, whatever the case may be. I just want to jump right into it and throw this out there to get our juices flowing. Of course, I'm going to bring all sorts of type of videos, and I'm looking for feedback from you all. And let's hop into it. So we're gonna start on the books. We do have preseason football underway. Should be here soon, and there has been some changes with preseason football and with the season. So there's only going to be 3 preseason games this year, which is going to allow us to have an 18 week season, and teams will play 17 games. So that's a change. If you didn't know that, now you know. And we will be able to bet on these preseason games. So it's important for me to try to get some of this content out. The first game will be popping up on us right there, August 5th. All right. So Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. It's gonna be a great time, especially when a preseason. I like to play preseason DFS, and if that's something that you're interested in, we can always chop it up. So. But that's not exactly what I want to talk about right now. I just want to warm you guys up with a little bit of the player props things. So something that's one of my favorite player props. It's going to be really, 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 really fun. It's going to be the comeback player of the year. Okay. So as I click on comeback player of the year, we're going to bring up what we have. All right. We have a host of players: Dak Prescott, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Christian McCaffrey, Nick Bosa, Wentz, Laurent Tardif, Jameis Winston, Sam Darnold, Von Miller, Odell Beckham, Derwin James, Dante Hightower, Tyrod Taylor, Cam Newton, Cortland Sutton, Julio, Danielle Hunter, Jimmy Garoppolo. It's just it's just a whole ton of options that they have for us right now. I don't know if this list is going to change. Hopefully, this list doesn't change. Just leave it the way it is. Don't add anyone else, and we can, get into it like that. There's some big time names on here, man. Dak Prescott, Saquon. Who else was I keying in on? Saquon Barkley as a comeback player of the year candidate. Yes, he is. But he's one of those guys I probably have to fade. You get him at, if you want to bet on him, you'll get him at 7, at a 7-1, so there you have that. Christian McCaffrey, he's up there. You'll also get him at 7-1. And, guys like Jameis Winston are probably going to fade. So people are going to bet on him at 14-1. Or is that 15-1, 14 or 15-1? I can't really line it up right, whatever the case may be. But then you got Von Miller. Sam Darnold is in a great spot in Carolina with those weapons. But my thing with Jameis Winston, it's just hard to pinpoint if he's going to be the starter or whatever the case may be. And with Taysom Hill did get a nice chunk of change. I think he got like 140. For about 4 or 5 years, so that's something to look at. Odell Beckham Jr. sat on the sidelines and watched this team play very good. It's just, man, Cam Newton is he's going to be is a big chance he's going to be starting, and they got the 2 tight end thing going on over there, and my boy. Damn, what's my boy name, the receiver over there, who I really, 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 really like a lot. I forgot his name. We'll touch on that at another time. Tyrod Taylor looking to be the starter over there in Houston. So it's just a lot of moving pieces. Cortland Sutton is back. So, it's just a lot going on. Jimmy Garoppolo is a fade for me. He's probably getting ready to get his spot taken. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot. Michael Thomas is a no with undergoing that surgery. He definitely doesn't want to play. Kyle Long resurging his career on that offensive line. So, it's just going to be a lot, man. So, man, get at me in the comments, man. Whatever you think, man. I could give you, I'll give you one of my favorite picks, and then I'll give you my sleeper pick, okay? So, my favorite pick for comeback player of the year is going to be, of course, it's going to be none other than Dak Prescott, okay? Dak Prescott, he's going to jump right into a prime position. That all reports looking like he looks good coming out of camp. In practice and shit like that. It's whispers that he hasn't been, he doesn't look like he's been injured. That ankle looks pretty good. The offensive line is looking pretty good over there. That division, outside of the Redskins with that good defense, and keep in mind, before he left, he was putting up astronomical numbers, okay? So, they're bringing everybody back, and like I said, that offensive line is getting more healthy. I'm looking at him for my favorite sleeper pick. My sleeper pick is going to be iffy, but it's none other than Carson Wentz, bro. Like, look, you're going to get him at, what, 10-1, all right? Carson Wentz is going to be under center. And, the situation, he's going to a good situation. You're going to get Marlon Mack back. They got a 3-headed monster and running backs over there in Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, what's the other receiver? I think it's Michael Pittman, and I forget the other receiver's name. I mean, they have a well-balanced meal over there. It's on Carson Wentz to fuck this up, okay? So, he's one of my sleeper picks as comeback player of the year. And honorable mention for comeback player of the year. Don't hate me for this one, man. Don't hate me for this one, all right? I'm stuck between these two guys, all right? I'm stuck between these two guys. I am stuck between Odell Beckham Jr. and Sam Darnold. Odell Beckham Jr., he has yet to showcase the talent that we know he has over there dealing with Baker Mayfield. They have a monster run game. And shout out to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. I'm looking for those guys to do damage this year, especially Nick Chubb. But, the secondary over there in Cleveland, it wasn't very good. And they were getting into some shootouts, man. In that tough division, they're going to have to put up some numbers. You know what I'm saying? And, if that secondary plays anywhere close to where they was playing last year, they're going to need Odell Beckham to show up. You know what I'm saying? But it all starts with Baker Mayfield. So he's a sleeper pick. And Sam Darnold is going to a situation where he's going, number one, the New York Jets was a horrible organization for him. He just didn't have much to work with, whatever the case may be. I could tell he wanted to win. I know he's a winner. I know all these guys on this list are winners. But the situation that he's going to is pretty good, You're gonna have Christian McCaffrey, you're gonna have guys like Robbie Anderson, and a nice receiving core, so a pretty decent line or whatever the case may be. It's up to Sam Darnold. He's gonna control his own destiny. All right. So those are some guys. Come, pop up in the comments, whatever the case may be. Chime in, let me know. See if you can convince me on some of your picks. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you don't have to make your bets right now or whatever the case may be. You can wait. You can wait. We still got, if you want to wait after preseason, whatever the case may be, and see if anybody gets hurt or anything like that. But it is what it is. Like and subscribe if you like the video, man. Peace, I'm out, man. Let's get it. It's NFL season.